Monday. I mean, I don't know why I don't know why I said it that way, because it's not like I have any commitments that make Monday unpleasurable. I don't even know if that's the right word to use there. My brain is fried. Battered and deep fried. New from the Colonel. Battered and deep fried brains. Yum. I wonder how small a chicken's brain is. It's just how my thought process works all the time. We went from Monday to chicken brains in the span of like a minute. Alright, so I'm going to work on Kendall here. She needs a little more mottling. Find the sponge. And a brush. Today was the first, like, nice spring-like day we've had in, like, probably since, like, October. So I took advantage of that to go pick up some things that I've been waiting to go pick up, because, you know, it wasn't, like, something that I urgently needed. Things are falling apart. But yeah, I'll do just about anything to avoid this weather. Well, not today's weather. Today's weather wasn't half bad. I'm hoping that earlier this week was the last time we're going to see -17 this year. Knock on wood. I'm screwed. This isn't even real wood. It's pressboard. Took my 7-month size big baby Emma. I took her out with me, and it was a nice little adventure. If anyone noticed that, you know, she was not a real baby, I wasn't aware of it, if anyone did. So I'm testing a bit of a new mottling approach. I've watered down my colors more than usual, and my thoughts behind that is possibly if I do slightly lighter okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if I do the under the skin work, like the veins and the mottling, if I do those lighter than I usually do, I might be able to cut out some layers and possibly, like, achieve the same look with doing less layers, which would in turn make the whole process faster. So we'll see. Turn around, let's go. I was a little tempted to make a vlog of the outing today, but I didn't really go anywhere that interesting. I mean, I was going shopping for very specific things, and I didn't go through the baby aisle or anything, so didn't go any, sightseeing places, no nature, really. The only part that would have been really interesting is I needed change for the bus, so I went to the McDonald's and Walmart and just got some fries so I could, get change to get home. And then I'm sitting there at the bus stop eating French fries, and all of a sudden I see seagulls just closing in gradually. And I'm just looking, and I slowly realize that they are everywhere. They are, like, strategically making a plan to get my French fries. So I put them away, because I didn't feel like getting dive-bombed by birds. The last thing you do in that situation is throw one, because once you throw one, they know you have more. And they take no prisoners. Seagulls here get brave. I don't know if that's just like a seagull trait or if it's just Ontarian seagulls. I've seen seagulls come right down and, just land on a table, a picnic table, and just steal food. not particularly that scary, but, I mean, when you have something they want... I'll tell you what's terrifying. Canada goose and swans. I mean, yeah, swans are pretty and majestic and everything, but once you get up close, oh my god. There was one time in high school, it was the last day of school, and to celebrate, me and a couple of my friends all went down to the, the big, it was basically, like Central Park, only it wasn't Central Park, it was Victoria Park, but it's, it's like the Central Park of that city. It's huge, has lots of nature, lots of waterways, all that. And as we were looking around, we realized that there was this little baby duck. Just this little tiny little puffball baby duck. And we noticed that it didn't have any family. And it was just, it was going back and forth and just, peeping up the storm. And you could tell that it was distressed. It was like going like, "Where's my mom? Mom! Mom! Mom!" And, we all loved animals, and all of us were like, we cannot go back to school until this duck has a family. So we started doing all different things to, like, we were looking all around trying to see if, we could see the family anywhere, but there was no other ducks, just geese and a swan, who will come into the story again later. So, we started to think, this waterway where we were, we knew that it went, like, all out through the park. It's very, very long. And we thought, well, maybe the family is somewhere else in the park. And then we thought, maybe if we can get the baby duck out of the water and walk him around, maybe we can find his family. Which, granted would also bring the opportunity to be mauled by a mama duck, but the little duck needed his family. So we were trying to figure out a way to get him out of the water, and, it's not like, this is not shallow water by any means, and it is disgusting. So we weren't going in the water, that's for sure, not to mention we'd probably get taken out by security. So, I had a lunch, and I was pulling, like, bread and stuff out of my lunch to try and get the baby duck to come to shore, and that wasn't working because, well, one, I don't know why I tried that, because baby ducks don't see stuff like that as food, and two, there's 1,000 other birds in the lake, including geese, who all came flocking to me. And, I'm concentrated so much on this baby duck that when I look up, there was a swan in my face. Like, in my face. So I just threw it the sandwich and ran away. So, yeah, this is yours now. Please don't rip my face off. They're pretty and all, but when you're face to face with one and it's looking at you like it's either the bread or your soul. Either way, I'm getting something today. He's a scary bird. It looked ready to fight. But eventually the baby duck did find his family. So everything's good. all very late for class, but we didn't particularly care. I think someone might have been, you know, what's the word? Picking around on my porch. I have this little, so my room, off to the side, it has its own little door with it, you know, I have my own little porch. And then, you know, off the porch is the main street. And this morning when I opened the door to see how nice it was outside, all of the strollers and everything out there was all like thrown around, and the tarps that I put over it were torn off. And, you know, the wind does blow things around out there, but I don't think the wind could have, you know, moved them the way that they were moved, and also taken the tarps off. It just looked, it all looked very suspicious. So I think someone might have been trying to steal my strollers or the bike trailer. But everything's all chained together and chained down, so they couldn't take anything. I'm like 90% sure that it wasn't just the wind. So gotta extra make sure that everything's tied down out there. Because I'm a stroller hoarder. Come here. Come here. Cute lizard. I don't understand how some people think you're not cute. Look at you. You're adorable. Yes, you are. Okay, well, anyways, that's all for now, frog fans. Keep living the frogling's life. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!